All right, welcome back to my franchise hockey manager franchise mode here, and as you can, and we are about to go into the regular season and play our first game here against the Montreal Canadiens. Now let's see here. Active roster. Active roster contains injured players. Yeah, I know that, but they told me in the last one that Austin Matthews was recovered from his injury and ready to go. So, I think the game should let me play him. Too many players on the active roster. No, okay. Alright, so we gotta, Oh, that's the NHL injury list. I don't want that. And then there's the free agents here. Well, obviously we're not going to worry about that. Oh, there's too many people dressed. Let me see. Who is it I have dressed that shouldn't be? Let me see here. Okay, I have one. Let's see. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, well, I have 20 players dressed. So that's not the problem. Oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to send someone down to the minors then. Let me see. Who can I send down then? Alright, no, I'm not gonna send you down. Let's see. I'll send Lindholm down here. Alright, there we go. And now we can go ahead and play against the Montreal Canadiens. So, our lineups are Marleau, Tavares, and Marner, Hyman, Matthews, Ennis, Johnson, Gauthier, Brown, Lievo, Kadri, and Kapanen. Those are our forward lines. Then on defense, we've got Riley, Zaitsev, Gardner with Hainsey, Dermott, and Hull. And then, of course, those two spare defensemen there. And, of course, Frederik Andersen is our goaltending. Who do we have on the power play? There's our power play lines, our penalty killing, and our special. Alright, now, who does Montreal have? Oh, shoot, wait a minute. Okay, that's actually a lot better. I kind of wanted Kadri on the third line and Gauthier on the fourth line. And Kapanen, I think, is much better on the second line. So I didn't change the defensive lines. I kind of actually like that one a lot better. Yeah, I didn't mean to click on the AI lines, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into our... Yeah, I thought AI lines meant I could see the computer player's lines, but apparently that's not the case. Let's see. Montreal, their captain is Shea Weber, and assistants are Brendan Gallagher, Thomas Plekanec. Scratched, Dave Schlemko, Sherbeck, and Kenyemi scratched. For me, my captain is John Tavares. Assistants are Marleau and Matthews. Morensen, Oshka, and Gunstrom are scratched. Well, there isn't really anyone that would technically be hot or cold because this is the first game of the regular season. Unless they were taking into account the preseason stats. Anyways, Carey Price, the starter for Montreal, and Frederik Andersen, the starter for Toronto. So let's go ahead and get into the game here. Montreal Canadiens offense orientation is balanced, and physical orientation is, of course, well, physical. There's these snowflakes here beside heat level. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to mean, but we're not going to worry about that. Here we go. Season opener between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. Oh, Hyman missing there. Too bad. And there's a goal for Justin Hall. Travis Dermott grabbing the assist. And we have a 1-0 lead, and Jordan Ben gets called for boarding. So we have a power play. And Mitch Marner with a goal. Morgan Riley picking up the assist on there. We now lead 2-0 here in the first period. Crouching Montreal 8-2, and Kasperi Kapanen hip flexor strain, no good. Injury already. Might have to turn the injuries off or something, because otherwise this could become a problem. Not sure if it'll let me turn it off in the options or something, but we'll figure that out after here. Little block and save there by Price. Alright, we come to the end of the first period with the score 2-0 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto outshooting Montreal 11-5 through one period of play. Here we go. We're in the second period now. Well, the fact that Anderson only faced 5 shots in the first period shows that our defense has been doing well so far. And, oh, Travis Dermott's going to the box for holding. I think we killed off that penalty. Yeah, we did. And Max Domi with a goal for the Montreal Canadiens. Jonathan Drouin and Jeff Petrie pick up the assist. And it is, we're still in the lead though, but it's only a 1-goal advantage for us now. I actually noticed something when I was looking at the roster sheet. We don't have William Nylander. Then again, he was a free agent in actual life to start the season, so maybe he's still on the restricted free agent list on here. I'll have to check that later on. I'll probably check the free agent list or something once we're done with this game here against Montreal. I might have to call up someone though to replace Kapanen, because from what it looks like, I don't think he's coming back into this game. Oh, he is back in the game here. I guess he was just on the bench. Yes, we scored 2 goals on Price here in the first period, but he has been like absolutely on fire since then. We put a lot of shots on him. At the end of the second period, Maple Leafs lead Montreal 2-1. Shots were, I think, 11-5 for Toronto in the first. It's the same thing again in the second period. 22-10 shot margin overall for Toronto. Third period. And Zaitsev with a goal. Morgan Riley, his second assist of this game, and the Maple Leafs now lead 3-1. And well, good thing got that insurance goal, because Jonathan Drouin got one right back from Montreal. Lehkonen and Riley getting the assist, and it's now a 1-goal game. And Philip Deneau scores to tie it up for Montreal. Gallagher and Tatar get the assist. It's now 3-3. Don't want to pull Anderson, though, in the first game of the season. That wouldn't be right. Plus, we have a back-to-back coming up, and I would rather save Sparks for one of those games. Alright, come on, Toronto. Let's see if we can get another one past Carey Price here. I honestly wouldn't be at all surprised if this one ended up going into overtime. Because after all, the actual first game, the Leafs' actual first game of the season, it went into overtime, and we ended up winning that one. Blocking the shot. Clock winding down. Come on, boys. Alright, that is it for regulation time, so we're both going to get a point. And at the end of the third period, we have a 29-18 advantage over Montreal in shots. Let's see. Looks like they outshot us 8-7 in that third period, and they scored 2 goals. Well, anyways, here we go. We are off to overtime. Who will get the winner? Will we get an overtime winner, or is it going to go to a shootout? I don't know. I don't know, I see my defensemen are all of a sudden playing center now, but I think it is 3-on-3 overtime. We're down to 1.5 minutes left in overtime. Oh. Oh, that would have been a nice way to, that would have been a nice winner for Toronto there. And I think we're going to go to a shootout. Yes, we are. So let's see what happens in the shootout. And Montreal wins in the shootout 4-3. Well, that was unfortunate. We had a 3-1 lead there, but we could not hold on to it. The 3 stars are Mike Riley, Morgan Riley, and Jonathan Drouin. And Kapanen ended up suffering a hip flexor strain during the game. We'll have to see how bad that is, because that might have cost us. I think that injury might have cost us that game. Well, he did return to play, but... oh well. Anyways. And Kasperi Kapanen is injured. No. Shoot, I didn't want to do that. Let's go to the, okay, alright, where's Kapanen here? Oh, there he is. Alright. Well, obviously we're gonna have to put him, we're gonna scratch you, and, okay, Hyman's already on the line, so we'll have to put Gunstrom in here. And there we go. So that should take care of that. Alright, perfect. Now, let me go over to the injured list here. Alright. First of all, our owner confidence. Alright. Okay, there's our injury list. Now, I'm going to have to move Kapanen over to there. Alright, Kapanen, where are you? Where is Kasperi Kapanen? I think he's down here. Yeah, there he is. Alright, injury list. And it's hip flexor strain, 1 to 2 weeks. So that means we have to call someone up from the minors. But before I worry about that, okay, don't need to call up a goalie. Do need to call up someone, though, to replace Kapanen while he's out. Who do I want to call up? Alright, because Kapanen is a right winger, so I'm going to need a right winger here. Let's bring up Mr. Jeremy Bracco. Alright, there we go. there we go. Baracco is now with the team. And let's go ahead and continue. Oh, Timashov had 4 assists in the Marlies' victory against the Utica Comet. That's nice. Very good for him. Alright. So our minor league team is doing well. Oh, but we need to give Baracco a number here. Looks like Baracco wants 8. So let's go ahead and give him 8. There we are. Now, manager home. Where is our free agent? Let's see here. Alright, let's get rid of that. I don't want to do that. Okay. So I want to try. Okay, here we go. Here's all the free agents. So that's goalies. Okay, no, that didn't do that. Okay, okay, so this is where I can see the Ottawa lines. They've got Dzingel, Tierney, Stone, Kachuk, White, Ryan, Smith, Pyatt, Boddicker, McCormick, Gagnon, Pyarvi. Then defense, Shabbat, CC, Browerke, Wyman, Harper, and DeMello. And it looks like they've got Craig Anderson in there. And Frederick Anderson's going to be our starting goaltender. So let's go ahead and get into this game against the... Oh, they have Garrett Sparks starting. Oh, we have Garrett Sparks starting for us. I guess probably because it's a back-to-back. First game of back-to-back. Well, anyways, let's go ahead. Let's see if we can get a better result against the Ottawa Senators. And Mike Condon is starting for Ottawa here. Okay, so now I think I understand what these symbols mean beside heat level. I guess the snowflake means they're coming in cold, and the flame thing means they're coming in hot. So that's what that means. With Ottawa out shooting us already 4-1. Wow. And Garner's going off for tripping. Now, hopefully we can get through this game without any injuries. Alright, now we're caught up in shots. And Brady Tkachuk scores on Garrett Sparks for the first goal of this game. Bobby Ryan with the assist, and Ottawa leads 1-0. And at the end of the first period, it's 1-0 Ottawa, shots even at 9 apiece. Here we go, second period. Kadri going off for tripping. And Bobby Ryan makes it 2-0 Ottawa. We gotta get some goals here. Come on. And Borowiecki scores to make it 3-0 Ottawa. Wow. Borowek, he's going off for interference. And Ottawa kills that off. Alright, 3-0 for Ottawa at the end of 2 periods. Now, Borowecki's going off for tripping, and that means a power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And Patrick Barlow puts the Maple Leafs on the board. Alright, we got 1 on the board, but we need more than that. And, Morgan Riley on the rebound with the goal. Marner and Marlowe the assists. And now we're only down by 1. Well done, guys. Well done. Nice way to fight back here. We're only down by 1. We've still got time left. And Justin Holl is going off for roughing. Ooh, that's not good. Oh. So close there. Oh, Brown had scored down that one-timer. That would have been nice. And Boracki going off for roughing with 2:04 left in the game. So a good chance to get a power play goal here and tie this up. Let's see what happens. And the penalty is over, and the game is over. We tried, but we end up falling short against Ottawa, 3-2. At least nobody got injured, which is a good thing, I guess. Alright, we've got the Chicago Blackhawks up next. And delete that. And delete that. Delete that. Delete that. And delete that. Okay, taking a look at the standings. Well, it's still relatively early, but we've only got a single point so far in just 2 games. Now, I think, though, I'm going to make a change here on defense for this third one. Oh, shoot. Alright, never mind. I guess we're not making any changes. We're just going to go right into our... Well, actually, no. There was something I did want to do. I wanted to make a line change here. If I can do that. But actually... Okay, there's the free agents. Oh, this is gonna... Alright, just restricted free agents. Do we have William Nylander there? We do. Alright. Alright, now. Submit offer. And there we go. Because I think we're going to need William Nylander here. Alright. So now, we're going to make a couple of changes here. Gunstrom, we're going to scratch you. And we'll put Bracco in here. Alright, and now Dermot, we'll scratch you, and we'll put this guy in here. There we go. Oh, we have too many players on the active roster now. Alright, in fact, I'm going to scratch Tyler Ennis here because William Nylander is back. Let's dress Nylander and immediately get him in there. Alright, so now, Tyler Ennis, you are going to do that, and that takes care of that. We'll do one more here against the Chicago Blackhawks, and then I think we'll call it here, okay? And okay, I don't know. Okay, they have Anton Forsberg starting. But I don't know why it still has Garrett Sparks as the starter. Oh well. Let's go ahead and play this anyway. And Saad with the goal on Chicago's first shot of the game. Having Nylander back now, I think should definitely help us out. Of course, scoring some goals would help as well. Dominic Calhoun, I've never heard of him. But nonetheless, 2-0 now for the Blackhawks, and Chris Kunitz is going off for slashing. 2-0 Blackhawks, it looks like, at the end of the first period. Alright, 14-5 the shots for Chicago. Sparks is not getting any defensive help at all. Second period. Oh, Marner's going off now for goalie interference. And Nylander going off for roughing. I'll have to give Nylander another jersey number, because 0 doesn't really look that good on him. Anyways, we kill off that penalty. And John Tavares puts the Maple Leafs on the board in the second period. Nice job. We're only down by 1 now. Josh Lievo for hooking. This is the last game we're going to do, by the way, for this episode. And, John Tavares with the game-tying goal. Mitch Marner the assist, and now it's 2-2. 2 goals for Tavares. Nice. And William Nylander, his first of the season from Austin Matthews and Zach Hyman, and now we have a 3-2 lead, and that is where it's going to stay, I think, going into the third period. Alright, shots even at 19 apiece. Here we go. Third period, we have a 1-goal lead. We had a third period lead against Montreal, but we couldn't hold it. See what happens this time. Oh, Marner for cross-checking. I think those penalty killing and power play stats they show whenever someone takes a penalty there, I think that's for the season. And Brandon Saw now for high sticking, so 4-on-4 for a little bit here. Alright, now we're on the power play. And Henry Haru getting called for a penalty. That's on the Blackhawks. Now 2-man advantage. That first penalty's over. Now back to a 5-on-4. Now we are back to even strength. So nothing doing with that power play. We weren't getting a lot of shots on Forsberg early in the game here, but now we're out shooting the Blackhawks 26-23, 5:40 left in the third period. Now, can we hang on to this lead, though? That is the thing. An insurance goal would be even better. Okay, I think it's going to get to the point here where they're going to pull their goalie in a little bit. Chicago, that is. And there we go. The Toronto Maple Leafs with their first victory of the season, a 3-2 win over the Chicago Blackhawks. The three stars are John Tavares, Brandon Saad, and William Nylander. Now, we beat Chicago twice in the preseason, and now we beat them here in the regular season. First of 2 games in the regular season. Alright, let's give Nylander the number 15 that he wants. All right, next up is the Dallas Stars. Okay. All right, not sure where the goalie is on here. Okay. Okay. And there we go. Yeah, Frederick Anderson really should be the starter. Since I mean, Sparks started both games of the back-to-back, and I would have rather had Anderson start one of them and then Sparks the other. But, anyways, now before we end this, though, I want to take a look. Let's look at the entry draft log here. No, that's not it. Trade block or transaction log. No, that's not it. No, I don't want to make a trade offer to Anaheim. I want to see the trade block here. If I can have a look at it. Alright, where do I look at the free agents? Or the trading block? Alright, that's schedule. Okay, there it is. Trading block. Oh, Dougie Hamilton. would be interesting. 25 years old? The only thing, though, is that it's only done 3 games, so obviously it's a little bit early in the season right now to be making any sort of trade to change up the roster. Anyways, I think we're done here for this episode, and we will see you folks again in the next one.